MONAD back with another MONAD update for you guys. Market is having a bounce. Overall market having a bit of a bounce. MONAD has been crushing these updates. This is from the MONAD devs account. You see they recently did the multiverse update where, you know, projects that built using Claude code or OpenClaw code, right? That develops different AI agents, etc. They're doing the update there. They recently had a MONAD Blitz Denver, right? I didn't even know about this one, right? And they recently had the highlights from that. All the builders, you know, I wish I could go to places like this, man. I probably will eventually, man. Just go to these events and just show up. Just say hi to everyone and stuff like that, you know. But as you can see right here, man, they're building, guys. They're I'm not gonna play it because it probably has copyrighted music. Last time I checked it, watched the full video, it had copyrighted music, right? So like, there's just consistent building being done, man. Just take a look at the MONAD X page. So they did a recent event at Denver. Hold on, let me see what he just said there about Ethereum. Cheaper than Ethereum. Yep. Building on the blockchain. These for your audience. So people that are devs, man, just pushing, doing their best, trying to make a name for themselves. And it's great to see, right? It's really great to see. So gonna be a big year for MONAD right here. I love that they post memes as well. MetaMask replying below. April we got the Multiverse Hackathon. We got Nitro in February. We got Foundry in March. All of this is leading up to November where GTA 6 launches, right? Welcome to Braille XYZ, to the MONAD ecosystem. So Braille XYZ is now live on MONAD, which is basically a project that helps with issuing stablecoins. Like I said, I think stablecoins are going to be massive for MONAD. High performance EVM execution meets regulated stablecoin infrastructure. Braille, MONAD, and partnership there. Consistent DApps being built on MONAD. You love to see consistent projects onboarding to MONAD. Congratulations Neverland Money on escaping six-figure hell. Neverland Money is proud to announce our newest milestone as we surpassed $1 million in total revenue. Wow, okay. 100% of the protocol revenues returned to our ecosystem in USDC Dust. I see Dust on chain, this is massive, that they generated $1 million on MONAD chain. Magic and Pixie, Dust on MONAD. Interesting. I've seen the coin on chain. I didn't know if it was legit or not. So it's a DeFi protocol on MONAD. Okay, Neverland is where lending repays itself and the users direct to the yield. Okay, building on MONAD. A DeFi protocol made $1 million in revenue in the worst market conditions we've seen. That's bullish. 10 days left for Nitro Accelerator Program, 500K day one. Mentorship from industry leaders, an elite builder cohort, right? We already dived into Nitro and went through a lot of the Nitro, what's happening with Nitro in New York. Apply before March 14th. So you still have time left if you know code or you're a builder. You're trying to make a name for yourself, man. You could develop the next multi-billion-dollar company, building on MONAD. You really can. That's the power of crypto. That's why it's so powerful, because it's decentralized. You don't need any connections with anybody or anything like that. You just got to make a great product, great code, great DApp, and then boom, you could be the next, you could be the next Sam Altman, right? Or the next Mark Zuckerberg, etc. So here we go for Nitro. Don't just build for investors and don't join Nitro just for the logo. You need a user-first mindset, exactly. You need to focus on those users, those customers, right? And an understanding of your peer network. This is the Nitro mentality. Okay.
This is what we are going to drive through Nitro. Like I just made that stage. Why are you guys trying to please investors and foundation and everyone? Please your family and please your users. Everyone else.
Good point, man. That's really what it boils down to, man. Making your customers happy. A lot of people like for example, you see how, Elon is the richest man in the world. It's because he has great product, right? He creates Tesla, great, cars that a lot of people love. Starlink, Ava X. People thought X would have, been a terrible platform since Elon took over. And now even myself, I'm trying to get my engagement up to get some Elon bucks, And a lot of people love the platform, right? So yeah, good words of advice here. Build for your users, guys. So if we take a look at MONAD right now, MONAD is sitting at 2-3 cent, having a bounce because the market is having a bounce. Like I said, MONAD is one of the outlier altcoins. A lot of people aren't talking about this. Like I said, 5 to 10 cents MONAD, 30 cents MONAD is in the cards. This is why I've been saying, 100,000 MONAD is a good bet to make. And I've been saying this. You could have bought the 100,000 MONAD at 1.718 cent. I've talked about this ad nauseum since December 2025. I was saying that buy 100,000 MONAD, right? Not financial advice, but as for, like I said, MONAD to me is the perfect retail investor coin. Like, if you don't want to trade all these on-chain, pump fun meme kind of games and all of that drama, you got a 9 to 5, you ain't got time to keep up with crypto, you ain't got time to be here 24/7 checking all the clicking and charts, etc. From since back then, I thought to myself, yeah, MONAD is perfect for somebody like that. Got an honest living, they ain't got time to keep up with crypto. They want to get their feet wet. Buy 100,000 MONAD. At the time, you could have bought 100,000 MONAD for under 2 cents, so under $2,000. It even gave you an opportunity to buy $1,700, right? Now we're at 2-3 cents, right? And nobody's, my MONAD videos aren't getting any views at all. They're getting 100 views. What's happening in the space, man? Like I said, I think the market makers be manipulating the market, man. They really suppress video views because they want to accumulate as much money as possible. And then after the coin explodes, the market makers make all their millions of dollars. That's when the videos start to get views, right? But yeah, 100,000 MONAD, even 50,000 MONAD, it's still not that bad to get a 50,000 MONAD back. 1,100, 1,200 bucks. 100,000 MONAD now is 2,300 bucks. Like I said, I think 10 cents, 30 cents is in the cards, man. 10 cents per MONAD, you got 100,000 MONAD, that's 10K. 30 cents is 30K, So, again, that's a great ROI, man. That's a great investment. Bitcoin having a bounce here. CoinMarketCap made a change to Bitcoin here where if you swivel over it, it spins. The logo spins, which is pretty cool. So it's at 73.3K, having a bounce. So a lot of coins are having a bounce. MONAD as well. And I think if we continue up here, bull run going into 2026, we'll see. I don't know. I got exposure to the market, not as much as I'd like, but I got exposure just in case, right? That's how I'm playing it. So as always, none of this is financial advice. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join my Discord, follow me on X, and also subscribe to my Clips channel. It really helps out. Thank you so much. I'll catch you in the next one.